freedom, equality, and ideology. Now, these are also some of the aspects of culture. Now, there is a belief in freedom and equality to be in the system, and these are stated to be as something which is given, which is obvious. So we see that any historical study will demonstrate that it is not. That's what Marx was talking, that we don't see that there is a freedom for everybody and there is equality. We don't see those kind of things. The idea that all people are essentially equal seems to be absurd. That's what Marx was talking, that we preach that there is equality, there is freedom in capitalistic system, but it is not. At some stage of history, we could see that slavery was considered as natural. Now, that does it mean that these people were equal? No, these were unequal. At another time, we see that the slavery, which was considered to be a natural, but we see, let's say in the modern times, slavery is considered as unnatural. There come what you call the human rights violations, and maybe the slavery is not considered as a part of the system. We don't agree with that. So this change in ideas could be traced to the everyday practices of capitalism as well. That is, something is preached as freedom, actually it is not freedom. We see that is inverted kind of thing. So look at the act of exchange, which is basis of capitalism. Are we free to exchange our labor with the money? Well, that's where he says that there is some kind of ideology which is professed by the capitalists or the bourgeoisie with respect to equality and freedom. Now, it presupposes the equality of the people in exchange, just as it presupposes the equality of the commodities in the exchange. Now, commodities in exchange are not equal. Apples and oranges cannot be equal. So maybe we try to equate these with respect to the money, with respect to the exchange value of those commodities. So we make them equal simply in terms of money. Okay. Same thing happens to the differences between people involved in the exchange. Now, made equal for exchange value. Okay, laborer has the labor. He is exchanging that labor with money. And similarly, others might be trying to exchange it. So partners to the exchange are presumed to be free to exchange or not to exchange. Now, this might be true with respect to the capitalist. How can it be true for the laborer who has to survive on his earnings? Now, is he free whether to work or not to work? If he doesn't work, then probably his life is endangered. So, for the capitalist, he might be free to invest or not to invest, to let the factory run or not to let the factory run, but that is not equal with respect to the laborers. So we try to have these cultural values with respect to the freedom and exchange. So this is also, this kind of thing applies to, let's say, the labor time and the wages which they get. So they provide labor, in exchange they get the wages. Now, might be considered as free, but the worker or the employer is free to enter into the exchange and free to terminate it. Now, that's the kind of, let's say, idea or thesis कि उसकी मर्जी है कि एम्प्लॉयर जो है किसी को एम्प्लॉय करे या ना करे. इसी तरह लेबरर की मर्जी है कि वो उसको लेबर दे या ना दे. So for that kind of thing, on the face of it might be free, but in actuality, are the two, the employer and the laborer, equal? They are not. So we see equality and freedom are respected in exchange. That's what they say, but in fact, it is not that way free. So although individuals may seem free under capitalism, but they are not. Only free are the capitalists. The capital is free, but the labor is not that way free. So proletariat or the laborers must work in order to survive, in order to live. So worker is neither free nor equal to the capitalist. So that is the thesis which Marx is trying to present. So there is some kind of contradiction, or there is some kind of inverted ideas. Now this contradiction leads to some kind of conflict which results in revolution, and that revolution is actually the end of capitalism.